going to do a wonderful exercise for your chakras, cleansing and balancing them. Now, our chakra system are energy centers in our body that hold our stories. They are also related to certain physical organs, but we're not going to really get into any of the physicality. We're going to deal with the stories and the emotions, because when we clear and balance the chakra system, we can help people let go of issues that they've been holding on to for years. Somebody might have a specific issue, or maybe not. It doesn't really matter, because the exercise, these techniques that I'm going to show you are going to work, and you feel lighter, you feel better, you can have more clarity of thought. It is amazing what the chakra system can do for you when it is in balance and when it is cleared of any clutter or negativity. You're really going to start operating on a healthier level. You're going to feel happier. You're going to have clarity. So, okay, here we go. Now, you do have chakras outside your body, I would mention, but we're not going to worry about those. You also have secondary chakras all over your body. And again, we're not going to worry about those. We're going to deal with the 7 primary centers that run from the base of your spine to the top of your head. And all we're going to use are our hands, because our hands are wonderful healing tools. They have electromagnetic energy, and they are able to clear away energy that's unnecessary, and they're able to bring balance where there wasn't any before. So we're going to start at Tony's base chakra. And we're going to start with our left hand and go counterclockwise. Now, when you have a person lying in front of you, pretend they're the clock and that 12 o'clock is up here on their forehead. So when I say to go counterclockwise, you're going to go in this position, in this motion, okay? I'm exaggerating it, so I hope you can see it, because the clock's up here, so we're going back in time. And then when I say to go clockwise, we move the right way, the way time as we know it moves forward. Okay, so we're going to start down here. Before you start any healing exercise, by the way, you want to give yourself a little bit of a hookup. It's putting your finger in your belly button and on your third eye and lifting up, and then zipping up, taking your hand from your pelvic bone to your upper lip, so that your energy is protected, and make sure you're grounded. You really want to make sure you are in a good space. Okay, so we're starting. We're going to go counterclockwise over Tony's first chakra, which is over the groin area. Now, the first chakra, also called the base chakra, is responsible for our roots. It's where we connect with our family, where we connect to the earth, where our feelings of safety sit. So this is a very primal center for us, where we can find a lot of activity. Now, each chakra has 7 layers to it that go down. You really don't have to worry about that right now. I just thought I'd mention it for those of you who are interested. Okay. Now, you might start feeling some heat. You may be feeling some sensations. Your client might feel things or see things. Go ahead, encourage them to let you know, because sometimes when you're working on a specific chakra, those specific issues will come up. It can be very interesting. Okay, so sometimes you might feel the need to scoop some energy out. All right, so we're done. Now we're going to change hands, the right hand, to balance this chakra, the base chakra, and we're moving clockwise. And you can throw in some figure 8s if you feel like it. Just trust your intuition. You may feel the need to go in smaller circles or bigger ones, but I think somewhere in the middle is just perfect. Okay, so we balance that base chakra. And you always want to shake your hands. Make sure that you're not collecting any energy. Now the second chakra is right below the belly button in the navel area. We're going to start with our left hand going clockwise. Now this center holds our issues of relationships with other people. It's the center of our creativity and our joy for life. It's the center of our sexuality. So it can be a busy center. So you may want to scoop out some issues, let them go. So we're cleansing this area. The electromagnetic energy in my hands is reacting to his energy center, to this specific chakra, and it's cleansing it. We're clearing away all of the clutter. Okay, that's good. You have something to say, friends? Okay. He had a look on his face. Now we're using our right hand to balance, going clockwise. Feeling drawn to do a little bit of a figure 8 over this area. And remember, you don't want to sit here and go, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? You want to really bring presence to what you're doing and hold the person in front of you with love, because that's really going to help the entire process. It's going to help you and your client or your friend, whoever you're doing this to. It's wonderful to do for people. Okay, so now we're going to move to the third chakra, also called the solar plex chakra, which sits right here at our solar plex, that soft center right below our ribs. And we're starting with our left hand again, going counterclockwise. Now this center is responsible for our self-esteem, what we think about ourselves, also our opinions about other people as well. It's also our intellectual body, it's our power center. So it's a very, very important area to cleanse because, let's face it, we're all sensitive souls, and we are affected by the way other people think and feel about us. And whether somebody verbalizes a negative thought about you or not, you're going to feel it. And it's going to collect right here in this center. So we want to clear it all away. Scoop up anything negative. Get that out. Get it nice and clear. All right. Now shake it off. Move to the right hand clockwise. And now we're balancing it. We're soothing this solar plex area. And you might even want to put a little intention in here as you're doing it, that Tony feels really good about himself. He's really confident, and he's not judgmental, and he feels great. We'll do some figure 8s over this area. Okay, so now we've balanced this area. Remember, chakra sessions can take 40 minutes to an hour, so I really am kind of moving through these very quickly. Which I will say, if you do not have the time and all you can do is kind of a quickie chakra cleanse and balance, then go ahead and do that, because it's not going to hurt. It will help. But if you really want to have a proper, deep, good cleansing and clearing session, absolutely take your time. Okay, so now we're moving to the heart center, which is right in the center of your chest. And we're with our left hand, we're going counterclockwise. Now for men, and of course especially for women, it's a great area to do figure 8s over each breast or over the entire chest area. Really clearing away any kind of negativity or hurt we may be holding on to, because our heart center is where we give and receive love. And it is also where we can hold past injuries, past emotional injuries. And we want to let that go. There's no need to hold on to that stuff. It does us absolutely no good. And it's interesting, as I'm saying this, I can actually feel stuff coming out of Tony. So we're going to scoop up some stuff out of his heart. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be from yesterday or from his childhood. But if there's something there, and we're just going to clear it away. Okay, that feels pretty good. Now we're going to move to our right hand, and go clockwise to balance and to soothe out that heart. And again, do some figure eights over the chest area. Come back to your clockwise motion. And really, really have the intention here that his heart is balanced and healthy and open to receiving all the abundant love in the universe. Okay, now we come to the throat chakra, which is located on the throat. Now, the throat chakra not only has 7 layers going down, but it has 7 chambers going across. 1 chamber for each of the 7 chakras, primary chakras in your body. So a lot of stories can get stuck here. Your throat chakra primarily is about communicating, and that is expressing yourself as well as being able to hear what others are saying. That's an important aspect that we sometimes forget. So we're going to move in a counterclockwise motion, and you may not want to stay in the center because the chambers extend. You want to make sure you're going over all of them. This is a great opportunity to do some figure eights over them. Now, because sometimes stories of our other chakras can get stuck in these chambers, it's a really wonderful clearing exercise to do is put the back of your hands together, hold them over the throat, and slowly push all those stories away. Let them leave the throat center and go back into the chakra where it belongs. Clearing away all the chambers so that they're clear and healthy and able to function and make you feel at your best. Okay, now shake it off. All right, so now that we have cleansed that area, we're going to move to our right hand and go clockwise. And I've been feeling drawn to do some figure eights immediately. And again, remember to go clockwise a little bit to the side of the neck, to each side, because that's where all the chambers are, as well as in the middle. All right, shake it off. Now we're going to move to the third eye, or the 6th chakra. This is our intuitive center. This is really important to cleanse, to go counterclockwise, because sometimes we can collect psychic debris. Everybody is shooting off their emotions, their thoughts, and we pick up on this because we are sensitive beings. And whether you're conscious of it or not, you pick up on stuff. And this is a great center to help clear that. So you might want to scoop some stuff out and go, let it go. But Tony's center here is feeling really good. So we're going to move to balancing it. And this can also help to increase your intuitive wisdom. All right, he's feeling pretty good here, so we're going to stop. Now we're going to come to the crown chakra. Now, it's different for men and women. If you are a woman, you are going to continue doing it as we have done the whole time. We're going to go counterclockwise with your left hand and clockwise with your right hand. But if you're a man, as Tony is, we are going to start, and it's okay to use the left hand, we are going to start by going clockwise first. Clockwise. And then we switch hands and we go counterclockwise, because men bring energy into their body in a different way. So it's important that their crown chakra it's kind of resetting the man's energy in a very specific way. So again, with a man, when you're at the crown chakra, which is the 7th chakra, you go clockwise first and then counterclockwise. And if you are a woman, you go counterclockwise first and then clockwise. Now, the crown chakra is where you open up to the universe. And it's a great area to have open so that you can receive all the wonderful love and abundance from the universe. And it also helps to clear away any clutter that might be in your brain. But it's also important because this is where it's our divine center. So we want that area open so that all the divine energy can flow down into us. Now that is cleansing and balancing your chakra system. Now I will mention, because the chakra system is directly related to the auric field, it kind of feeds it, it fuels it. Our auric field is our non-physical body that's around us. You might want to end the session with doing a bit of an auric fluff, which is really nice because you've cleared and balanced the chakras. So give the auric field a little bit of love. And then, of course, when you're done, do some nice figure eights to seal in the healing that you've just done. You can use both hands as well. It's really nice. Go down to the feet. And again, do a little figure eight up his central meridian so that we're zipping him up so that he feels nice and safe. And you are going to feel like you've had an entire spring cleaning in your body, and you're going to be able to communicate with people in a more effective way. You're going to have all of your thoughts and actions come from a healthier, more balanced, and a more clear state of mind and state of energy. So I encourage you to do this for friends, clients, and for yourself. Just to show you very, very quickly, if I was the clock and I'm 12 o'clock here, I would take my hand and go counterclockwise with my left hand and clockwise with my right hand. And I love to do this in the bath. You just lie there, go counterclockwise and then clockwise, and boy oh boy, you're going to feel the difference. So it's something that obviously is much better when you receive it from someone else, but if you're on your own, you can absolutely do it yourself. So I hope you really enjoy the exercise, and thank you very much.